How's it going, guys? Tate here. So, the 2020 race schedule has recently been released, and it's now time to start planning. So, what I did was I made a list of races that I am interested in attending this coming year, and I wanted to make a quick video just to highlight this pool of races as well as some 2020 race objectives. I did a similar update video last year, and I think moving forward in future years, this is what I'm going to do instead of taking up an entire episode once the riding season starts to go over all of this. So let's take a look at the pool of races that I have listed. And you can see there's a variety of series: MXC, Fox Valley Off Road, and WFO and District 17 Enduro. So these are all races within a 2 hour radius of where I am currently living, so they're all close to me. And just because a race is listed on this schedule here, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'll be attending that race. It just means it's in a viable travel distance from my apartment, and it would make sense for me to drive to the race if I was feeling it that weekend. If there's a weekend where I'm really not feeling it, then I just won't go to the race. But ideally, I want to race at least twice a month. You can see things start to ramp up in June through August, so I can see myself racing almost every weekend throughout the summer. But ultimately, the goal here is to not get burnt out and not dedicate myself to one points championship, and instead just race what's close and enjoy what I'm doing. So you'll see there's different types of formats here. Most of the races are hare scrambles. However, there are a few sprints, and what those are sprint enduros. It's a format that I've been wanting to try for a few years now, and there's three races within an hour of where I live, so it makes a whole lot of sense for me to go and try them out. So we'll talk about those more come July, and we'll see if I end up liking them or not. But based on what I've heard about the Sprint Enduro format, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't like it. So the races per series, there's 12 possible District 17 races, 7 possible WFO races, 5 possible Fox Valley off-road races, and 10 possible MXC races. So we have a variety of different series that I will be attending. Again, I'm going to try and race at least twice a month, but come summer, it will definitely ramp up. One thing that I've been trying to do is evaluate how I set my year end goals. In previous years, it's been okay, I want to beat half the class in every single race that I go to, or I want to be ready for the B class at the end of the year. But I don't really set out a framework of how to do that. Well, this year I have changed that, and I've created 14 objectives that I am going to strive to try and complete in order to achieve my year end goal, which one is win a race, which also is kind of an objective. The second is be ready for the B class at the end of the year. I think if I complete all these objectives, then I will be ready to do that. But they start very simple. Objective number one is just finish a race. And then we slowly start getting more and more complex with each objective. 7 through 9 here are just more or less experience. So you learn more through experiencing things. So the more races that I go to, the more I'm going to learn, and the more I'll likely apply to future races. So that's kind of these race a select number of times in 2020. Objectives 10 through 14 are in regards to results of the races, and then objectives 1 through 6 are more technical aspects of being in a certain position or completing a race a certain way, so on and so forth. So I'll let you guys read through them. But I feel like if I complete all these objectives at the end of the year, then I will consider the year a major success and I will be ready to move forward in the B class for 2021. So, guys, it's going to be a really exciting year. We have a lot to look forward to and a lot coming to the channel. Hopefully, it's an action packed year and hopefully, we have a lot of excitement. So, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you when the riding season begins.